we're going to be watching the funniest memes that you have ever seen. And every time you laugh, you lose a life. I bet I won't lose as many as you. Mum. Oh, come on. The water isn't that hot. My mum turning it to the temperature of the sun. It is true. The water can get hot. Wait, if I just laugh straight away. Damn! How the teacher walks around the classroom during a... That is actually really true. I've lost 2 lives already. Me when the snack cupboard has been restocked. That's very good. I am. That's exactly what I'm like. But the problem is, as an adult, I'm the one restocking it. So it doesn't even get restocked because I've eaten it before you've even put it in the cupboard. When you're about to ask your mum something, but she's already in a bad mood, ooh, you want to be tread carefully. Yeah. Oh my God. I can't stop laughing. It's so true though. These are so relatable. When I do something bad and mum yells my full name.
Oh no.
Full name means trouble. Me and my mate walking down the corridor to the hall in primary school because the teacher needed 2 strong boys to move some chairs. Look at the swag. That is confidence and swag. I don't walk like that, no. I walk like the gorilla from earlier. Parts of a playground, what they felt like. Oh, a slide would burn. Yeah, the heat from the sun. A plastic slide, you'd get electric shocks from it, would you? I'm not sure about that. The hanging bars, which I actually can't get across now as an adult. I'm too heavy. Your fingers would hurt, yes. And the roundabout would make you feel very dizzy. I went on a roundabout the other day and I went around once and I felt dizzy. Getting old is no fun. When you're off sick from school and see your mate on PlayStation who's off sick as well.
Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, both ill. Oh no, we're gonna have to play computer games all day. When I was growing up, you couldn't play online. It would have been amazing. Because when you were sick, you're bored, right? Because you're sick. Having a mate to play games would be insane. When it's picture day and the photographer tells you to give a natural smile, honestly, school photo day was horrible because they're really rigid. They're like, sit here, legs there, arms there. And you're like putting this weird body position. You're like, I can't hold this. It's not comfortable. And then they're like, smile. And like, eh. Puts on hand sanitizer. A cut I never knew existed. Oh, they sting, right? We can all relate to that one. Everyone's had that happen once. It hurts. Not hurts, hurts. When you flush the toilet and the water starts rising. Oh no, you blocked it, dude. You blocked it. And you're not in your own house. You're in somebody else's house. You're like, no, please go down, fella. Please, please. My heart starts beating. Even though I'm having a daughter, I'm not playing dress up. That's when the other daughter just... Hey, you got to do whatever to make your kids happy, right? Their smiles are priceless. Me after my mum noticed a packet of sweets.
How'd that get in there?
I remember doing that. Just be like, you get in there, get in there. And mum would be like, no. Be like, well, you're here now. Go on then. Oldest trick in the book. Things that 9-year-old me thought were everyday dangers. Bermuda Triangle, black holes, quicksand, piranhas, and falling anvils. That's from the cartoons, isn't it? Yeah, the only one I would say that you really need to worry about, be careful if you live near the sea or go by the sea, is quicksand, because it does exist. Me trying to plug in a USB cord without looking. Oh yeah, impossible. It is so weird. It's like the hole disappears, doesn't it? And you're like, what? And then you look and it's, oh, this is easy. But as soon as you take your eyes off it again, it disappears. It's like it's a magic trick, you know? David Blaine out there playing tricks on us. Primary school teachers when they feel a drop of rain. Okay.
Get it done! Get it done!
Are they really like that? I don't know. My lives are disappearing quicker than you can laugh. I don't even know. I will study at night whilst it's quiet. Me, asleep. I do this with work. I'm like, you know what? I'll record videos tonight. And then it gets about 8 o'clock. I'm like, I'm so tired. I can't even open my eyes, let alone record a video. When you fart in the online class and your name lights up. Oh, because it's been picked up on the microphone. Hey, I didn't grow up with online classes. I've never done it in a meeting. It'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Can you fart loud enough for it to get picked up? But everyone knows it's you. Oh, it's a trade-off, isn't it? Life is full of decisions. When you're the last one alive, your team already types GG's. Oh, like when you're playing a game, like Fortnite or something, and they're like GG's, because they know you ain't lasting. They're like, yeah, you're done. Right, next game. You're like, what? They're like, yeah, you ain't winning this. Doesn't matter how cold it gets, there'll always be this one guy. Yeah, in shorts. But even better, in flip-flops too, right? I've seen people walking around in the snow in flip-flops and shorts. Shorts are just comfy though, aren't they? When you're finally old enough to sit at the adults table at a family party, you feel proper like, ooh, I am grown up. Yeah. But then you realize it's actually quite boring because at the adult table, they have adult conversations, which can be quite boring. Embrace the kids' table whilst you still can. When you're spectating bro and watch him lose the easiest 1v1 in all of human history. You know what? I can't relate to that because I'm normally the one losing the 1v1. They're like, they got 1 health left. And I'm fully health, fully shielded. Yeah, I got, wait a minute. I can't hit him. And they tell you to act natural for the camera. It's really difficult though, isn't it? I struggle. I really do. Even if it's like for recording videos. If I try doing some like vloggy style videos, I can't. I just like, hi, my name is Chuffsters. Absolutely legging it to the canteen after being let out 5 minutes early. Hey, getting let out 5 minutes early from school it was so cool, wasn't it? At school, letting out even 3 minutes early gave you a great feeling. When you grow up, you become less excited by those things. When you shouldn't, because it's great. They let you out of work 3 minutes early, you'd probably moan about it and be like, oh, only 3 minutes. I might as well stay the full time. As a kid, you'd embrace it. Like embracing that big bar of Hershey's. That is what grandparents are like as well. Grandparents literally spoil them, right? I think probably the best part of being a grandparent is you can give them all the chocolate, all the sugar, because you go home after. You're not the one left with them when they go and then crash, you know? We're talking of too much sugar. This is your face when you've had too much. I crash if I have too much sugar. I get proper tired. I have to have a nap. Like, it's really noticeable. If I go and eat a whole bag of like Haribo or something now, I'll crash in an hour and have to have a nap. Does that stop me? No, of course it doesn't. My mum thinking another chore for me after finishing 1,000 chores. There's always things to do. That is welcome to adult life. There is always a to-do list and it never gets shorter. I've run out of lives. I need some more. And if you've laughed once, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Raiding the fridge at 3 a.m. I've never been a fridge rager. I can't even say it. Fridge raider. Yeah, I've never done that. I normally raid it in the day. My dog looks happy though in his reindeer outfit. Please hold my hand and walk next to me. Kid. Oh, I used to do that as a kid. I'm like, hold my hand, we're walking. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna lie down. I'm not moving. Be nice to your parents, remember. They love you very much and will do anything for you. Even drag you along the floor when you go floppy. My mum peeks in to check if you're asleep at night and leaves again. Yeah, I'm asleep. No, I'm not. Again, we didn't have like little computer device. I feel so old saying this, by the way, because I remember when my parents used to say this to me. Oh, we didn't have TVs when we were growing up. That's what they used to say. And I'll be like, you are so old. Now that is me crying in fear. My dad, stop being a baby. It's more scared of you than you are of it. The giant spider on my wall. I will kill you. There's something about spiders. I'm not a massive fan. Where's the ocean? 6-year-old me in front of the TV. Oh yeah, it's a really good question. Like, where is the ocean? The ocean's everywhere, isn't it? All over the planet? Is that the right answer? That's a really obvious but weird question to answer. Getting your hair brushed by your parents as a child every morning before school. I don't know. I never had my hair brushed. Do they do that to you? Like literally pull it back off your eyeballs? Hope not. Probably hurts. Every kid at the primary school disco. No, that's a lie. That's actually a lie. Do you want to see what every kid at a primary school disco looks like? Everyone's just stood there, not speaking, not doing anything. Boys on one side, girls on the other. When you hear someone open a chip bag, we talking like crisps. I don't get that. Do you get that? What do you mean? You pop your head out of water upside down? I don't get that.
What? But you can't do this to me.
Oh, that's horrible.
You know how much I sacrificed?
I have lost so many lives. You know what? I don't care because these are funny. Me trying to find my bed at 3 a.m. in pitch darkness and go to the toilet. This was literally me last night. I'm just like... And then I walk into it and bash my shin. And then I forget about it. And the next day I'm like, oh, I got a bruise on my shin. Where did that come from? When you see your mates in the corridor in parents' evening. Somebody's in trouble. You're like, yeah, I'm in trouble. This has been brutal.
It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never...
When parents tell you something they did to you years ago that scared you.
By a writer. Not this time.
I don't get it. Oh, so you say to your parents, remember doing that to me? And the parents like, nope, never happened. Nope, I get it. It took me a while. It was confusing, but I get it. Me searching the whole internet for a movie I watched when I was 8 years. I'll tell you what, I've actually had that. I was like, there was this film. It had like blah, blah, blah in it. And what was it doing? And I was like, oh, I remember it from when I was a kid. 5 or me find out 100 isn't the biggest number. What? They big it up, like you can count to 100, and then they're like, now go to 1,000, 1,000,000. You're like, what? Me, when I finally eat after having my hangry meltdown, I get really hangry, honestly. I just get short and snappy until I get food. 7-year-old me, when I snap a pencil in half. Strong? I don't get it. I get the, yeah, I feel really strong. So I'm like, is that because they can't spell when they're 7 years old? Is that a slang word for something?
What? No, I don't want to do that.
You're going to have a great time.
No.
You might meet some new people.
No.
Lego Batman is awesome.
No.
Trying to figure out which cup is less full to give to my sibling. Yes. Or friends, or partners, or anybody, because I want the most. 7-year-old me going up the stairs. Oh yeah, on all fours. I still do it now. Come on, if you've done that in your life once, like the video, subscribe to the channel, because we've all done it. Me running to the ice cream van when it pulls up. Hey, ice cream van was cool. Hear that noise. Who was it? One of my friends told me that when they were growing up, their parents told them that when the ice cream van made that noise, it meant they were out of ice creams. Legitimately. So my friend was like, yeah, so every time it drove round and it would have that noise on, we'd all be like, oh, they've run out. There's no point going out. That is brutal. An actual image of a child waiting for mum to finish talking to a friend so they can go home. I love my mum dearly. She is an absolute legend. But I remember that as a kid. We'd pop out down to the shops to pick up like 2 things. She'd bump into a friend or 2 and we'd be there for an hour. 10-year-old, you're the till after scanning stopped and your mum ran to get butter 20 minutes ago. She probably bumped into somebody. That's the exact moment. You're just at the till, really awkward, like, yeah, I can't pay for this. 8-year-old me searching for the piece of cake that has the most frosting on it. Yes! I still do that now. If I'm separating a cake or a cookie or something, I'm always analysing, like, which has got more chocolate chips, which one's, like, bigger. Is the level the same? Is the everything the same? Density? Does one side look nicer than the other? You've got to consider all of these before you make the decision about which half to give somebody else. 7-year-old me, after mixing the bar soaps together to make some kind of potion. Yes! Oh my god, you know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Yeah! Bath time was amazing. Now when I have a bath time, I put on soothing music, dim the lights, and have candles playing. It doesn't hit the same as making potions, does it? My dad, after 10 minutes watching TVA, falls asleep. Change the channel, he goes mad. Yeah, you can't change the channel, even though he's fast asleep and not watching it. How year 6 students act when they enter the school hall and sit on the benches. So in the UK, year 6 are about 11 years old and they are the top before going into secondary school, like the next school up. So they're like the big, like, yeah,
We're the big dogs.
but then when they go into the new school, they're the little ones. Me and bro go on a side quest away from the main group. Are we talking gaming or real life here? I normally do it on my own. Normally get eliminated and then be like, please come and get my reboot card. No, you're the other side of the map. I know. That one kid who gets to school earlier than the teachers. Ooh, that's creepy, isn't it? My brain when it's time to go to sleep. Yeah, just absolutely go mental. I get this now. I'm so tired. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm just going to rest my head and go straight to... This is how exhausted they are after picking up one sock. As a kid, right, it feels really like the worst thing in the world cleaning up your room, but it's actually not that bad. It's actually very therapeutic because it feels nice when it's lovely and clean. Like my room now is spotless. The bed is made. It's lovely. So when I go into it tonight, it will feel like a sanctuary. Me on my way to tell Bestie a conversation I overheard that doesn't even involve us. You little gossips. I have never, ever gossiped. But let me tell you about this thing. Right, no, I'm joking. Of course we all gossip. You send a message to that one friend who never replies. I'm probably that friend.
Earliest reply in 55 years.
55 years, that's me. I'm always apologizing. I take ages. I just see it, forget about it, and then about a week later. When you're looking for that piece of Lego that's disappeared, it's so weird. You're like, I know it was there. I've seen it. But where's it gone? And then about 3 years later, when you don't play with Lego anymore, it magically appears and you feel like you have to finish the set. I'm talking from experience. My dog somehow hearing a yogurt open across the house? I mean, does any of you get... I've never had a dog, but I have no... Why is it in a yellow suit? I don't get that. When your bestie is telling you about the plans they made with their other friends. Oh, yeah. How dare you? I love that cat's face. Look at him. I want to get a cat. Should I get a cat? I want a British blue. I think I might. Should I? Let me know. Or a dog. A little one. When you're in primary school and you and the boys are vibing at the back.
In his hands, he got the whole world.
Okay, fair enough. My little brother when I'm trying to relax. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, just screaming. It's like my kids. Or my kid. I've only got one. When I'm trying to relax. Hey, Daddy, you're a climbing frame. But I love it. It's the best. Me as a kid at a friend's birthday party, and my mum said it's time to go home. Oh yeah, they're that panda. You literally got to drag them away. Yeah, because they're having a time of their lives. And the teacher used your name as an example. Oh, you feel all like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, look at me. I got it right. I am the model student. And the teacher asks who is presenting next. Yeah, that's what we do. Me. Nothing wrong with presenting. It builds up your skills for later in life to help you with public speaking and presenting. We grow when we are challenged. There you go. Wow, that's deep, isn't it? For a reactions video. But it's true. Everyone, when you enter the wrong classroom, yep, done that one. Everyone looks at you and you're just like, oh my God.
Everything's in slow-mo and it's dead silent.
I need to leave. And the way to ask how the food is. What, you've got a mouthful of food, so you can't answer them. How's the food, mate? But in England, because we're so British, even when it's not very nice, we generally don't say it. We're like, yeah, it's lovely. And literally seconds before, we were just telling the person we were with that it tasted like cardboard. And you accidentally hurt your sibling and frantically apologize before your mum finds out. Yeah. You don't want mum finding out. No, no, no.